All right, today is March 5th, 2026. I'm gonna go over yesterday's price action. Market should open up in about 30 minutes. Let's open up today's. Let's go over yesterday's price action. I took one short. Um, took it here. Not the best short, but we had a lot of volume here where price dropped, came back to this volume profile. That's rejection after rejection. Then we had a strong selling. I felt iffy taking this one. I really did. I think I wanted to be short so badly because of where VIX was that I could have really played this long here because of where NQ was, because NQ was strong as hell. All right, so all right, so NQ was way above the high. ES was struggling to get above the high. You can see that pre-market it dropped, came here, and VIX was holding a bit above the low. All right, and this is kind of like where I took the trade. So I'm like, okay, if VIX is holding, but NQ was like, no, guys, you guys have to come to where I'm at. All right, look at NQ. It's at 0.71%. This is only 0.20%, and this is negative 1.70% as far as like where price closed. So these two here combined are way beyond where they were. So I mean, it's only really ES that was percentage wise was struggling, right? It was near here, or where the settlement price was, which is down here, and this settlement price is here. This is way above it, way above the high, and then this is way below its settlement price near the low. So I should have really wanted to go the long route, but and then also when I took the short, you can see that price was already coming down, had a potential for a potential long happening, right? And this had potential for short happening, which it did, and then we're down here, potential for long happening, and then kind of like shift directions. I don't have the volume for that day, but you can see that this sell failed, bought up, sell, bought up here. Price is more on an uptrend-ish thing. Nice wick. So potential ideas, right? All these are potential ideas. But I took the short here, strong aggressive selling. That was the highest volume that I've seen throughout the day. And I said, okay, well, I know it's not in the peak, but somewhat here where price is, maybe we could run it down. My goal was to get down to 68.05. When I took the trade, yeah, and you can see in here, price just wasn't matching up the entire time. Well, that matched up, but for the most part, that's why I got rid of it. But when price opened up, 43, 43, making me look bad. Making me look bad still. Still making me look bad. What the fuck? I know it was a point it was not matching up. Oh, price didn't open up yet. Okay. I'm like, what the heck? Boom, right? So right now, touch spread 31, 38, 41, 37, 43. 43, 56. Right? Huge spread difference. Price wanted to go up here. NQ was just really dogging it. 49, 48. Now price is kind of like mellowing, but it's not because this is still trying to catch up. 47, 44. As you can see. All right, so price took some time. We're 4 minutes in, wanting to match up. Right, I wanted to go short right here so badly, but this 50 and 43. Sorry, this 50 and 49. Oh, I guess it's matched up. I wanted to go short up here so badly, but this was charging way to the top and then here, so no reason to go short. Price looks like it's trying to match up, but then again, it's not. All right. So I need the price to fully mellow out, but this is where I wanted to go short, wanted to drive this bad boy down. Price still look like it's trying to catch up. All right. So I'm just keeping an eye on how price is running. All right. So let's just fast forward a few until this goes away. Okay, that goes away. Now price is kind of mellowing out. Now they're moving like kind of like in flow. All right. So this area here became an area of interest, strong volume, right? Don't have anything here to really support it, so I don't mark this area. I wanted to go short here. When we got to that area, you can see that price really rejected the 68.40, and you see that barely stood there. But I said, okay, I kind of like this area. This is where I wanted to go short at. This is this right here, that right there, right? Strong, not really strong buy. You're getting towards the lows here. Okay, and then my trade should be coming up after the news, because we had news at 10. So I didn't look for anything, so I'm just waiting now. Got news coming out at 10. I'm just waiting. $904. All right, and then here comes news. Strong volume here. Strong sell, fell. Price moves up. I said, okay, let's see what price does. All right, trying to see if price. I think that for a minute we were kind of like out of sync, and then we caught up. So now that happened. This happened. This is where I enter short. I like to sell. Price is really holding. Price is not going high. All right, screw it. Let's take it. And then there goes my trade. All right. Price really starts to hammer down. All right, we're at 525, 550, 612. Right, and then price I see starts to stall. 662. Right. I said, okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to work this thing here at the same time. Right, trying to figure out where this is. So the price was really hammering down. Looked like we got a nice little pull at the end. Damn, 10 seconds really brought us out that far, huh? Right, bam, right, 625, right, close to my 2-to-1. Looking forward to break through the 2-to-1, so I can adjust my stop loss to 2-to-1. Selling came in here, and we're selling, right? So actually, we don't have the buy that I thought we did on this, but maybe we have it on the higher time frame. But said, and VIX is not going down, NQ is still above here, so it's kind of like all over the place as far as like what price is doing, right? There you go. Price is pushing down. 637, 587, 700. Right? I said, okay, we're near my 2-to-1. I'm gonna have to adjust this. I can't let this go back to break even because price looked like it's struggling. All right, and so I adjusted. All right. So got at 300, ready to close out the position. Didn't like the strong buy that came in right here. At this level, we had that strong sell that failed, right? And then I know that we still have to probably potentially check this out, but I'm like, get out. Close out the position right about here, right? And price really starts to drop because I was trying to candle by candle, and then this here is like, oh no, if we get back above this, it could be a bad thing. So we got it back above it. All right, and price just starts to hammer away. All right, gets back to this area where that strong sell was at, and then buy continues. Bam. All right, now this will probably be another retest area, but price is look like it's on its way. Strong volume coming in. All right, I'm not too convinced. Right, this probably would have been something I would have tried, but because we're above this, I'm not too convinced. All right, because I would have tried that, and then probably would have said, fuck it, screw it, exit here, because this next one here would be that. All right, that's 4.25. We didn't even hit 5 on that. All right, so that's that. So price starts to just hammer in, and we get this happening. So this retest here was probably the best area to re-enter. Hot consolidation, price push up. This here pushed price up, came back to it, pushed price up. Strong volume around here, right? Price stays above it, bow, right? So, um, but it was VIX that was really giving me the issue. I really wanted to see VIX um, give me a reason to go in that direction. Then we had this here. I looked at this. I wanted to go short right here. Not gonna lie. We came up to this. I like the volume that came in. Right? I thought, oh, probably could go short here, but we didn't reject it yet. I didn't want to just pick a random high. I wanted to go short right there, aiming for this area right here, in which price ended up really challenging that area. Never got to it, and then end of day. All right, so that was pretty much it for that. So that was that one trade. Okay. All right, so let's go over today's price action. Set up find some levels I can work with. I hope I didn't close out the clock. All right. Well, let's get to it. So this is yesterday's price action, stuck up here. Let's move up here. Let me do some house cleaning. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame and then just start deleting some things. And let's see if we can make sense of what we got. Boom, got that. High, lows over here. This can go. This can go. There, so kind of in the sandwich inside of this high buying area here. I'm gonna see if we can find anything that really sticks out. I like this right here. Boom. Price for really just dump from there. I'm gonna look at these areas here to see if there's anything that coincides, but I like all this is happening here. All right. This can go. Okay. All right, bet. Okay, so let's get to it daily. Down, up, down, up. What are we doing? What are we doing, right? What are we doing? Going up. Probably seeing a nice rejection up here. Maybe we'll go up a little higher. I don't know. Hit these highs. Hit this, moved up, came back down, moved up. Hit this, move down. Hit this, small move down. Okay. 1 hour. Alright, I don't really see anything. 30 minutes. Alright, keeping an eye on this here. And that, we do have this 30-minute up here. Oh, this is actually not a bad 30-minute area. Let's zoom out. Let's see if we can find some support for it. right here. Oh, all right. So we're gonna mark this one. 30 minutes here. All right. So I will come out one more time, reject it, but you know, that's that. Not holding my breath. Do I have any peaks? Maybe that one. All right. So we got this little areas here. All right. Okay. Do they coincide with anything here? That's what I'm gonna have to look into. I want to look into this one here. See what we get. But let's finish off this 15-minute time frame. Here. And here. This might actually be a buy at the open. But I wasn't gonna mark this, so so this is not an area I would mark. This one came in later, maybe, and this one right here, because there's no volume here. There's definitely volume right here. Let's add the news real quickly. We had 8:30 news, right? Yeah. Okay. Really liking this area here, because especially with the news. Okay. Let's go to 5 minutes. Okay, that's that. All right, let's look at this a little closer. Let's do 75. That's been cleared. That's weak. Okay, 50. Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely look at this one here. This is definitely something I'm gonna be looking into. This area here is gonna be important. Yeah, 25. Strong volume. Yeah. Nothing here. All of this is weak. Volume that fell. I want to see if this one fell. Price retested. Right, definitely probably happened at news. Let's do that. Let's go back to 50. Now I see it's kind of like part of it. Price sell came back to it. All right. No, didn't really sell. All right, so I'm definitely gonna look at this area here. Not holding my breath too much for these areas here. Okay, let's add settlement price, and then we're gonna go on to NQ. There. Okay. All right. Let's go to NQ. Can't really find anything with this one. The fuck? It's just ugly. It's just a high. Okay. So we'll see how price reacts. Let's go to VIX. My confidence level is feeling weird. Honest because I took a trade yesterday and then that was pretty much it. Alright, so we got buying areas here. Zoom out. Let's set the high and the low as always. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame. And let's delete all of this noise here. Low. Okay. So what are we working with here? Shit looks ugly, yo. Okay. Try to work with that. Alright, we'll see what price gives, but I really don't know what the hell I'm looking at. She looks ugly. Alright, anyways, market opens up soon. No news coming out after this. Um, War in the Middle East. Was there a new timer? I don't know. Maybe we're shut down because the timer wasn't there before. Now we got a timer. Those. All right. So pretty much it. Yes. All right. So that's it. So market opens up in about 3 minutes. This is where we're at. Don't know what we're really working with, but if anything comes of if anything comes from the market, then I would take whatever makes sense. If not, I'll happily wait. Waiting has been the best thing that ever happened to my mental health. So, not needing to take any trade. All right. Anyways, I'm out. Adios.